Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some very exciting little clips to show you. I have some footage of telling my family that I'm pregnant. So I have a big family. I actually have 7 siblings, so I don't have clips of telling each of them, but I have the most important clips, which is telling my parents and Kyle and I telling his parents. And then it just so happened that we got footage of me telling one of my sisters, and it's because she's one of the only ones that I told over the phone. I told the rest of them on text, because when you have that many family members, it's just easier to send a text sometimes. So this first clip is Kyle and I telling Kyle's parents over FaceTime, and this was right after we found out. I think it was the day after we found out, so we had to tell them right away because we're really close with them. We talk to them every day, multiple times a day. And that was also the time that the pandemic was starting. It was before we went on lockdown, but the numbers were spiking like crazy. We were just really nervous about me being pregnant during it and wanted someone to be able to talk to, so we figured that we would tell them. So here's that clip.
Is that there?
Yes, can you see? Okay, let me get this way. I forget to flip my phone.
So I was just thinking about the group text, and I was just really thinking about the good things that come out of this, and we have a really good thing.
Oh my god! Okay, do it again. I knew you'd get knocked up soon.
Hey,
We were not expecting it to happen so fast.
but it's not like we were avoiding it.
You're a little fertile, honey.
It's Rachel or it's Kyle?
Both.
It's Kyle.
Kyle's pregnant.
Yeah.
Too many
You
burritos.
peed on the stick, it looked like.
Right.
Oh, Rebecca's here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, come here, Becca.
Oh my goodness.
Can you tell what happened?
Hey, Becca.
Guys, that's awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. We thought that would be a little bit of
We
a...
literally were gonna tell you guys in person, like we were planning to around Easter, but
You couldn't wait that long.
well,
everyone, I don't know, it's just kind of a...
we feel like in this time right now, like we need some like good news, and like I don't know, it's been making me like kind of anxious knowing what's going on around me now that like, you know, we have that to worry about. So I just kind of like wanted you guys to know so that we could talk to you guys about it. And
Yeah.
so this next clip is us telling my parents, and it was actually Easter weekend, and I was about 7 weeks, 8 weeks, somewhere in there. And it was the day before Easter. We went over to their house, and the way I decided to tell them is I actually got them little mugs from Etsy that said Papa ×9 and Nina ×9, because this is going to be the 9th grandchild for them. And Nina is what the grandkids call my mom. So Papa ×9 and Nina ×9. So I got them coffee mugs because also they are huge coffee drinkers, so I thought it was perfect. So this is a clip of us telling them. I apologize about the angle in the first part of it. Kyle was filming and he was kind of like caught up in the moment and wasn't really paying attention, but you get the gist of it.
Should I go get your pistol?
Okay, so I found something on
Your Easter basket already? You want the Easter basket already? Huh? Hi. Hi, buddy. You want to sit up here with me and Nina? Oh, congratulations. No,
So this last clip is me telling one of my sisters, and I actually didn't know that Kyle was filming this, but I'm really glad he got it, because if he didn't get it, then I would only have footage of telling our parents, which would have been fine, but I'm glad that I have that. And I told my sister Lacey pretty quickly because she was pregnant at the time. She actually just had her baby girl, and she was pregnant at the time, and we actually, our kids are gonna have similar age gaps. They're gonna both be a little under 2 years apart. Hers though is only under 2 years apart by like 1 week. Mine is more like a month. I just wanted someone to talk to about being pregnant with a toddler. I just really wanted to tell her quickly. I think I told her at like only 5 weeks, so that I could have someone to talk to. And again, because of the pandemic stuff going on, I just really wanted someone to talk to about that too. So this is that clip.
But they said there was a few women in like Wuhan that had it pregnant, and it did not transfer the baby, and they've since delivered healthy babies. So I was like, okay, well that's good.
That is good. Yeah, I was reading about that too. Because I am pregnant also.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't expect to tell you that way, but that worked out. I'm like, I've been paying attention to that too.
I thought so when you said, when Kyle was like, well, they don't know. I was like, oh, she's pregnant.
Yeah. And that is all the footage I have. I wish that I had more, but basically I told most of my family on Easter by sending this picture of Ezra, and if you look closely, the little egg next to him says Big Brother, but they actually didn't catch on to that very well. But anyway, this is the picture I sent them. And if you haven't watched yet, I have my Finding Out I'm Pregnant video on as well. And coming up, I am going to be posting a gender reveal video, and some things went differently than I expected them to. So it's just an interesting video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you stay in the know for what's going on in our little family. I've got lots of things going on right now. As you can see, there's a new background. There's just a lot of new updates. So I'll be doing lots of videos and catching up with them soon, and I'll see you next time. I finally just got the results, and I'm freaking out right now, and I'm with my entire family, but I can't tell them until tomorrow because I want them all to find out at the gender reveal, and even my husband is gonna find out tomorrow, and so I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna act normal.